Cashel, and I'm here today to do the dance workshop for Crinnew na Nog. We're going to do a very easy dance to Dance Monkey, Tones and I, so follow along. We'll start off with the first verse, very easy steps. You're just going to jump out, so we'll jump out on this leg first, followed by this leg, just small in front. You're just going to go 1, 2. You're going to bring your hands up by your side and you're going to bop on your hip for 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do that again. So it's jumping out on this, followed by this. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to come back to center, and on the word shine, you're going to do big reach up and around. So the words are, they say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. So that's the first line. Then we're going to click down while lifting up this leg, and you're going to do 1, then do it the opposite, 2, and then twice on the first leg. 1, 2. You're going to do that twice on the opposite side. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, then 1, 2, 1, 2. So to put that all together, you're going to jump forward. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and shine. Then you're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So the words to that is, they say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take my hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. 2, 3, 4. The next step then is you're going to cross over this leg over this side, and you're going to swing your arms. So you're just going to do that 3 times. You're going to go 1 and back, 2 and back, 3, and keeping it out here, you're going to swing it around so you come back to center. So you're going to face slightly this way, and it's almost like a walking step. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and back around. Okay? So now we're going to do the last line. It's the same as the second line, but it's only going to be half the steps. So it's your click down with your knee up. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So instead of doing it twice, you're just doing it once. You're doing it this leg, and then twice. So now we're just going to do that first verse with music. So for the start, you're just going to bop on the spot.
They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take up everybody and make them walk in line. Who knows that we met while I was passing by? And I'll bet to see you dance just one more time.
So this next bit is repeated again later on in the song. So it's, oh, I see you, see you, see you every time. So what you're going to do is kick out this foot and cross your hands in front. When you're bringing this leg back, you're going to kick out the opposite leg. So you're going to go 1 and 2. Then you're going to bring this leg that's sticking out in front and cross your arms again. 1 and 2, and the same opposite, 1 and 2. And back to center. So it goes 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, and back to center. So the next line, you're going to face slightly this direction. You're going to cross your hands down over your body, so you're going to and step out. You're going to do it the opposite. You're going to do it 4 times. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to do your body roll and clap over. So the words are, oh I like your style, clap. So from the start of the bridge it's, oh I see you every time. Oh my I like your style, clap. So the next line is, you make me want to cry. So what you're going to do is step out on this leg out to the side and cross your arm on the same side across your body So you're going to go 1, and you're going to follow by a big swoop around. Then you're going to do it the opposite side, the same, 1, and a big swoop around. So it's 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and then for cry, you're going to do your pop your hip and your crying eyes. So it's 1 and 2, 3 and 4, back to centre for your crying eyes. Then the next line, it's the same as the first one, so you're crossing and out, crossing and out, crossing and out, and you're going to bring your finger to your wrist to point for the time. So it's the same. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Back to and then you're crossing your hands over your body, stepping out right, left, body roll and clap. Then you're followed by your step out, which are crossing your arm, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and cry. And then it's the same move as the first line. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time, pointing to wrist to come back to the centre. So now we're just going to do the bridge to music.
Just one more time. Ooh, cinco, 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 every time. Below my eyes, close down. Ooh, you make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. So
So now we move on to the chorus. So the words are, so they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh, oh. So what you're going to do for the first line is point out, so they say. Then you're going to step out on this leg and push your hands out to the same direction. So you're going to go 1 and the opposite, 2, the opposite, 2, and then when you go back to this side, you're going to do it twice. So it's 1, 1, 1, 2. So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh, oh. The next line, you're going to step out on this leg, out across your body in front. You're going to bring your hands up and shake them. So you're going to bring them up, shake them. As you move back, you're going to shake them down and step out. Again, down, step out, back to centre. You're going to step out on this, go to bring your arms up, and when you step back, your hands down. So you're going around in a circle. Again, I'll do that again. You're going to step out, and you're going to go 1 and 2, step out again, 1 and 2, step out again, 1 and 2, and then open arms, closed arms together. So those two moves are just repeated for the second part of the chorus again. So it's you're pointing out, you're going 1, 1, 1 and 2, stepping out, shaking your hands 1 and back, 1, back, 1, back, stepping out, opening your arms, stepping back, opening your arms down. So now I'll just do the chorus to music.
you make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. So I say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. I never see anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, hey, hey. And when you're done, I make you do it that way.
So now I'm just going to do the second verse with you. So it's similar to the first verse. You're going to jump out on this leg, followed by this leg, and bop your hands. So you're going to go 1, 2. You're just going to bop your hands for 2. 1, 2. Then you're going to swing around, bring your elbow out, and you're going to walk in back. You're going to pop your hand in and out. That's a tick-tock move. So you're just going to jump out 1, 2. 1 and 2, facing slightly, walking back, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So as you're faced slightly this direction, you're going to step back on this leg, you're going to bring back this arm, and this arm is going to point out. Then you're going to swap it over to the opposite. So you're going to go 1, swap it over, 2, swap, 3, swap, 4. So you're going to do that 4 times. So from the start of that verse, it's step out 1, 2, bop for 2, 1, 2. Then you're walking backwards, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to step back on the behind leg, bringing your hand back and one hand out to swap 1 and then swap 2, 3, 4. So for the next bit, you're just going to have to make your way back up to the top again. So you're going to jump out this direction and clap your hands. You're going to do it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the last line is, but you just beg to see me dance just one more time, where you're going to do your shoulder shimmy. So you just beg to see me dance just one more time.
I said, oh my God, I see you walking by. Take my hands, my feet, and look me in my eyes. Just like a monkey, I've been dancing my whole life. But you just beg to see me dance just one more time. Ooh.
So this next bit is repeated again later on in the song. So it's, oh, I see you, see you, see you every time. So what you're going to do is kick out this foot and cross your hands in front. When you're bringing this leg back, you're going to kick out this, the opposite leg. So you're going to go 1 and 2. Then you're going to bring this leg that's sticking out in front and cross your arms again. 1 and 2, and the same opposite, 1 and 2. And back to center. So it goes 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, and back to center. So the next line, you're going to face slightly this direction. You're going to cross your hands down over your body, so you're going to and step out. You're going to do it the opposite. You're going to do it 4 times. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to do your body roll and clap over. So the words are, oh, I like your style, clap. So from the start of the bridge, it's, oh, I see you every time. Oh my, I like your style, clap. So the next line is, you make me want to cry. So what you're going to do is step out on this leg out to the side and cross your arm on the same side across your body. So you're going to go 1 and you're going to follow by a big swoop around. Then you're going to do it the opposite side, the same, 1 and a big swoop around. So it's 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and then for cry you're going to do your pop your hip and your crying eyes. So it's 1 and 2, 3 and 4, back to center for your crying eyes. Then the next line, it's the same as the first one, so you're crossing and out, crossing and out, crossing and out, and you're going to bring your finger to your wrist to point for the time. So it's the same, and now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Back to, so now we're just going to do the bridge to music.
Just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And oh my, I know that. Ooh, you make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Sorry.
So now we move on to the chorus. So the words are, so they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh, oh. So what you're going to do for the first line is point out, so they say, out on this leg and push your hands out to the same direction. So you're going to go 1 and the opposite, 2, the opposite, 2, and then when you go back to this side, you're going to do it twice. So it's 1, 1, 1, 2. So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh, oh. The next line, you're going to step out on this leg, out across your body in front. You're going to bring your hands up and shake them. So you're going to bring them up, shake them. As you move back, you're going to shake them down and step out. Again, down, step out, back to center. You're going to step out on this, going to bring your arms up, and when you step back, your hands down. So you're going around in a circle. Again, I'll do that again. You're going to step out, and you're going to go 1 and 2, step out again, 1 and 2, step out again, 1 and 2, and then open arms, closed arms together. So those two moves are just repeated for the second part of the chorus again. So it's you're pointing out, you're going 1, 1, 1 and 2, stepping out, shaking your hands 1 and back, 1, back, 1, back, stepping out, opening your arms, stepping back, opening your arms down. So now I'll just do the chorus to music.
Don't make me wanna cry. And I beg to see you dance just one more time. So I say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. I never seen anybody do that thing you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, hey, hey. And when you're done, I make you do it like hey.
Now we're just going to put all that together and do it to the music.
They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your hand, my dream, and make some more in light. You know you stopped me dead while I was passing by. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And oh my I like those down. Ooh, you make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. So I say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. I never seen anybody do that thing you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, hey, hey. And when you're done, I make you do it like hey. I said, oh my God, I see you walking by. Take my hands, my feet, and look me in my eyes. Just like a monkey, I've been dancing my whole life. But you just beg to see me dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And oh my I like your style. Ooh, you make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. I never seen anybody do that thing you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, hey, hey. And when you're done, I make you do it like hey.
So Clara and Sai have learned the dance with me today. So everybody get up and we'll all do it together. so much for joining me today to learn this dance. Remember that you can go back and watch the video as many times as you like to learn it. I had so much fun and thanks for joining me.